and it was titled, I Lost. Let's quickly look at this video again just to see him taking the loss like a man.
Just keep reminding Tommy that he didn't win that fight under his Instagram posts or Twitter posts or anything he posts online. And if you see him publicly, you could berate him as well.
This guy, I read, he's good at manipulating his audience, man. Like, he somehow tries to take a pure L and he tries to somehow turn it into a W for him.
Alright, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We're back again with another YouTube video. So today, we're going to be talking about how KSI has finally responded to the backlash that's coming from his extremely controversial video that he's released recently. Now, that being said, if you guys haven't seen my previous YouTube video, basically I'll catch you guys up to date. KSI, who's a extremely big YouTuber, I'm sure a lot of you guys already know that, who, does videos with the Sidemen. He has a very successful music career with Oliver Tree, and he's had collabs with Anne Marie. But today we're going to be talking about his boxing career, and recently he was going against a gentleman by the name of Tommy Fury, in which he ended up losing, which is extremely unfortunate. I mean, I was rooting for him during the boxing fight, but it is what it is. You lose, you kind of move on. But KSI did not have that mindset. He is very upset about his loss, and he truly believes he did not win. So he ended up taking a month off just to get his thoughts together, hang out with family, and he came back with a YouTube video a month later, in which the first half of the video, I bring this up in my previous video, isn't that bad. Like, he can't accept the loss. That's understandable for someone who just lost a couple months ago. It's hard for you to actually grasp it. But then the second half of the video, he does something that is extremely immature and also dangerous. He tells his audience to go over to Tommy Fury's Instagram and Twitter and stuff and to leave hateful messages. Not only that, he also says if you see him in public, make sure you talk shit to him. This is extremely messed up for any content creator to do. I mean, I don't really want to see anyone defending him. My previous KSI video got a lot of dislikes because for whatever reason, I hit a core or a nerve with his newer audience, like a bunch of children who have no moral compass and can't understand the gravity of telling your audience to go attack and harass someone. So that video, I'm sure this video is going to get a bunch of dislikes too, but that really doesn't matter to me because I know what I'm saying, and I think it is still extremely messed up of KSI, especially being someone who grew up watching KSI. See him turn into this, I think it is extremely messed up. And that being said, I'm not a big Tommy Fury fan either, but I hate when YouTubers do it. I think it is extremely inappropriate and abuse of your power. Now, a lot of people have been calling KSI out, one of the people being Cavos, who is like a really big commentary channel, and KSI did finally respond to this during a Sidemen podcast, and I'm going to go ahead and play the clip here. I'm going to edit out some of the stuff because he just talks shit about Tommy Fury, for most of it, so I'm going to play the parts that I found, the interesting and where he actually kind of addresses it.
Well, actually, so I actually posted on my channel.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, controversial.
So apparently it's controversial. It's just crazy because I didn't really see the comments. It was when Josh mentioned it.
I went and looked at them afterwards.
Yeah, so
I watched the clip.
So I went to watch it as well and read the comments, and I was there like, oh, raw. So people think I'm harassing Tommy because I'm telling my audience to say that he lost. And then, oh, bro.
The dislike ain't awful, to be fair. It could be worse. Could be worse.
Nah, but ultimately, I don't really care.
You've built your entire history of not caring.
Yeah. So, I guess with me saying, oh, not harass, but go on Tommy's Instagram page and say that he lost.
Why do you feel the need to say that?
Well, I think for me, it's just the annoyance of these three random people that have dictated
but
the
what
whole...
does people commenting on Tommy's thing change that?
Well, I feel like I want him to be reminded that publicly he didn't win that fight.
You'll never forget the day.
Yeah, he didn't win that fight, and I'm happy with it. But I don't think I'll ever be
they'll be okay with it.
But I think that's okay.
But has Tommy done anything to deserve? What's he done wrong? He wasn't in the build up. He wasn't
he has said a lot of shit before and after the fight.
What's he said after? What's he said?
After he's there, KSI is in a real fire.
Okay.
So that's it. He doesn't feel bad at all, and also big ups to Road to Shore. He has always been my favorite Sideman because he always stands up to JJ because he built his own career. If you guys haven't heard the diss tracks, he literally built his own career. So it's he has no problem bringing up speculations and issues with JJ. The first issue, obviously, he brings up saying, what did Tommy Fury do? You know what I mean? He just won a boxing fight. You could be upset, that's fine, but Tommy Fury really did nothing wrong. So why are you telling your fans to go attack him? It's just because he's being petty. That's it. Because he wants the victory in terms of his fans, because he cannot accept his loss, which is so depressing. And then on top of that, if KSI had a true issue with the judge's decision, why didn't he tell his fans to go harass the judges? Oh, because if he did, he would never be able to set another foot in a boxing event ever again. So he's just being extremely petty, and his audience needs to keep him in check, which is what his Reddit's doing, and it's what his comment sections are doing. But for whatever reason, I'm somehow getting the brunt of the children coming to my comment section and talking shit, saying I'm just jealous of him being successful. It's a bunch of bullshit. Like, at the end of the day, KSI's taking this extremely bad, and I feel like he does need to release an apology, because this is extremely immature and extremely bad, you know what I mean, a bad thing to set for your audience. You know what I mean? Like, nobody should be setting their fans to go harass people. Like, at the end of the day, that's what got Leafy banned. That's what got all these other people banned. So what's the difference? Why is KSI allowed to do it? But that being said, if you guys like this YouTube video, leave a like, subscribe, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.
Counting sheep, but there's one I always miss. Everyone says I'm getting down too low. Everyone says you just